Welcome to the Heart Consciousness Game, Space 07. I am your host, Kati. This is our special guest, Tex. He's the reminder that nature is always guiding us and to just relax into life. This is the essential nature of this game, realizing our divinity through our energy of ease and releasing the pressure to do from the ego mind. So what do we have here today, my friends? What energy are we working with? This game asks us, are we willing to work with the energy we've got, the energies of our life to transcend? This is the game. Don't even come here if you are not willing to play. You can come here if you want, of course. But this game is about really playing for our highest level. And what does that mean? From this human perspective, I realized this highest level wasn't being taught in society. It wasn't even being taught in the religious organizations that say they were going this way of God, of universal love. But people weren't living it. And what we realize is that the outside, when we are seeking our happiness outside, it will always disappoint us. Because this world is constantly changing. There is nothing in this world that will stay fixed and stable to bring us consistent happiness. No. This game is about finding it in ourselves. That the paradox is that our search in the external is here to trigger us to go inside and to find our flow with life. That is that flow of joy. That is that flow of conscious being beyond what we have been taught or thought our flow to be or should be. This is the game. Are we willing to play in our field of life for the highest treasure? Are we willing to go against the grain to experience a new flow? Are you willing to meet those challenging parts of ourselves, of our mind, of our habitual behaviors, of our reactivity, of our personality, our opinions? Are we willing to let our opinions go when they don't serve the wholeness of love? The ultimate treasure of this game is our unconditional universal love, the one truth. Are we willing to let go of our separate human judgments, our agendas, our thoughts of who we are and what we are doing here, to be part of a greater mystery that unites us all? And beyond those words, that is the flow of our enjoyment, of our life force energy. Are we willing to play our game fully? So up to now, we have asked the question, are we willing to play this game of heart consciousness? And if our answer is yes, what does it mean to play this game? Are we willing to? Okay, have we said this enough? Probably. But what seems to be coming from this question is like the real penetration to the heart. Penetration from the mind into the core of our being. It's asking, are you aware? Are we aware of what this is about? True transcendence of our human struggle. Are we aware that what this game is pointing to and leading to and reflects right here and now is the liberation of our human stories, of our small self, and the way in which that small self would continue to live in a world fraught with struggle, fraught with conflict. It positions this to us, that this is the level up. It would like to remind us that this game requires our full investment, because it is the game of our life and our love. And any love beneath, below, that is compromised for some sense of obligation or some guilt that we carry in our system, there's a little bit that just any bits of non-commitment, non-devotion to our full self will mean that we are not living our full self. We are not living our divine life, and this game tells us to play it fully. That's where the treasure is. That's where the magic comes. And the full beauty of what this message, what this field of play presents to us, is the absolute unconditional trust and love of life. It is the total paradigm shift from the mind stuff into a dimensionless reality. A formless love that moves these forms. Oh, it can't be spoken. But we can feel it together. And we can feel the gorgeousness of this message in the core of our being, that is, we are perfect as we are. We are whole as we are, and we are being guided by something greater than ourselves. How fully are we willing to experience this? To let go of our neuroses. Let it be within the comedy, this tragic comedy of our human existence. Are we willing to be the love of it? May it penetrate the core of our being, this question. The love of life. Do we want this? What does it require of us? Simply to drop our stories of being less than this, of guilt and judgment and blame towards others? Are we here to continue to live these patterns? Or can this be an activation of a radical new way of life? It is up to you. The game is here. The structures are set. Our human players are introduced. How do we flow? Most freely and naturally. This is the journey we get to explore. In every moment, the transcendence is available through the spirit of life. How is it guiding? Where do we enjoy? Where is our sense of contentment? It is nowhere to be found but within ourself. That center, the very core of our being, is the source of joy itself. Do we follow this in every moment? Do we let this refine and grow in our experience and radiate into our worlds? This is the work of this game, and it is the merging of the work of our life. We have many aspects, many roots, many dimensions of our dynamic human life. And this recalibration to understanding our true work in this realm is to level up our energetic dynamic with all these different dimensions of our life, all these moments that may seem separate or disjointed. We bring them together. For one ultimate purpose, one higher purpose, to realize the self as unconditional love. That energy of authentic, pure presence. The power of our joy, of our unconditionality that shines through all of our ways of thinking, all that is untrue or illusory, and we remember our true power as one with life itself. What a relief to let go of the constriction, the control, the arrogance. Those parts of the mind can come and go. We are just not interested in it anymore, as we are here for the divine play. We are here for the life of freedom and the way that we perceive the experiences of our day-to-day simply get lighter. We don't get sucked into energies, people, events, relationships, whatever it is. We don't get sucked into the negativity. This heart power core center, the strength is infinite. And this game is the journey of realizing this infinite power in our life. We transcend our human struggle. We transcend the sense of limitations that we have had and taken in and learned from our society. And we enjoy the radical way of peace, the radical mystery. We get to not know what comes ahead and let the energy itself guide us. This is the essence of this game. It asks us to play. And so this is our invitation. Please engage in your own way. And see how the field weaves us today. It's a playfulness. It's a choice to live this life, to be free, to experience our truth. And when we make this choice, the simplicity descends upon us. We rise into this, the oneness of our choice. Today, we can choose to be happy, to allow whatever forms in our fields come to play, in our unshakable trust. A whole new life emerges this way. And this is the field that we are here to play. Thank you for being here, sharing this experimental new expression of this timeless love. With all games, we know some deconstruction comes with the creation of new life. How much of it will we play with? How much beauty, magic, allowance, flow can we invite into our lives? It's infinite. May we open our minds sufficiently to receive the power of our heart in its natural guidance. Releasing all the ideas that it has been anything other than this. That there is a new perception, a higher reality for us to experience. Thank you for your willingness. And let's see what comes from this. All love.